Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Foxfires. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday morning. Almost forgot what day it was today again. Hello. And yeah, welcome. Some of you were already in art classes today, so this is just a continuation on from art classes. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some art today. My plan is to work on a dual grid system, I think is what they're called. A day that ends in Y, you know, it's one of those days. Realities, welcome in. But yeah, we're gonna try to do a dual grid system. Dual, exactly. Basically what this is like how you make game assets, like for like Stardew Valley and stuff, like how they make their maps and whatnot is all done, like all the background and paths and where graphs meets like gravel or like that kind of stuff is all tile based, and then on top of it it's like there's different ways that you can make those tiles. Hello, Pepe, welcome in. Also, why am I like super laggy? Am I super laggy? Maybe it's just because I have art open and a million other things open. I'm gonna close a couple things and maybe it'll help out. I can't even close that many things. Maybe a little better? A little smoother? My PC's catching up, it's waking up, it's a Saturday morning, my PC is also asleep. I think it's better now, I don't know why. I closed just like the Steam and oh, it's going again a little bit. And close Discord. Don't need my Discord. Close that. PC's just struggling, apparently. Maybe I just need to wipe my PC. Maybe it's just getting too bogged down or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so this is like how they make like tile systems for like games and stuff like that. So I'm gonna watch a couple of videos. I've never done something like this before. Again, Peachup and I talk about how like we're like maybe we should try making a little Stardew Valley-esque Lily Solba Springs game. We're still kind of talking about that. So I'm trying to learn how to make game assets in art essentially. And I was like, okay, we need some background art. So yeah, we'll watch maybe a couple of little videos here on how you make these dual grid systems. Long time no see, welcome in, Vox. Oh, Blaze, you also asked me a question. When I get Clip Studio open, re-ask me the question. I know it was about the brightness to opacity thing I mentioned. I can explain what it is and what it does. But yeah, I just want to watch these videos to kind of figure out how do I even, like, I don't even know what I do to start this type of thing and to make these tiles. I have no idea. So we're gonna be watching some tutorials here first to see if I can get kind of a game plan, figure out how it works, and then, yeah, move into some Clip Studio and try making it ourselves. That is gonna be the kind of plan for today. So, these were two videos that I kind of found that I liked that explained it. I liked this person's just kind of like art style.
Variations, and then you may
they kind of like explain like a little bit what it is.
In fact,
but I think I liked this guy explaining what it is.
Top-down pixel art tile sets.
I watch a lot of this guy's like pixel art stuff. They're really great. Here their name. It's right here. Adam C. Jonas. Their account. Yeah, they do like a lot of game asset and tile-based stuff.
Not every game needs to have these tile sets set up this way, and many games that look like their tile sets.
And yeah, they like talk about how like they mostly focus on like pixel art.
What you would think of as the conventional kind of setup for a game like this, right?
But
every tile that we're looking at here
welcome in, ice cream.
Is you know, a replica, right? So starting with something really minimal is going to be your.
Yeah, they
your
talk about
go-to.
like
But
I
as
know
you
like
get
there is multiple
confident,
ways to
you're
make
gonna
these
wanna
tile
make
sets,
these
and everybody
blocks
talks about how the
almost
dual grid
like
now
basically
is
a
kind of
little
like
like a tile
the
set as
easiest way
possible.
to do it
That's
because
kind
you
of
only
like
have to draw
the
like
trick
16
here,
tiles.
Or you can lean into
think
that
it's
with the
16.
trick. So I worked on a game not that long ago called Towers of Mordoria with some friends of mine, and this was there is a trick here for these tile sets, and it's this. This is
Yeah.
the simplest way to approach this. What you're looking at is a
Okay.
map of 16 tiles,
Map.
right? Each of these are 2 by 2, and these represent the variations that you need to get started on like the minimum version of a tile set that can support every possible combination of tiles that are
Yeah.
just corners and edges. And this is
Okay.
based on this theory called the dual grid method.
Dual
by
grid.
Oscar Stalberg. I know I butchered that name. The dual grid system essentially separates.
I think it's really
the
cool that you can do
actual
it with the
tiles
hexagonal
from
tiles too.
their collision,
Math.
and it allows you to paint collision and get all kinds of cool tiles based on that. So you don't have to know too much about how this works.
I
to
won't.
understand what
I'm just an
today.
artist.
You just need to know that this
I hand it off to Pichup and you say you figure out how to implement it.
You want for a specific biome. So this, becomes something like this, becomes something like this. You can do water variations, becomes something like this. So rather than say, hey, I am a tile and I am a solid grass tile and I might be next to water and grass and water and grass, so I should be like something like this with a bit of water coming over here and grass at the top and bottom. Instead of defining a tile that way with sides, you define a tile based on
So
corners.
laggy today.
You split it up and you say, what is this tile? What is this tile? What is that? And what is that? If this is water, right, then we end up looking like this. If this is also water, then we end up looking like this, where this is grass and this is grass. And just based on what's in the 4 corners, that determines what the tile is.
Okay.
And that kind of like, it's just a nicer way to think about how details should get organized in the tiles. So this is really just an 8 by 8 pixel image, but you can think of each of these 2 by 2 squares as a new tile variation, and each color represents one surface touching another surface. And so looking at it over here.
So like my other thing is I'm not doing pixel art. I'm trying to do, but I want to apply this like it's pixel art. I wonder how I'm going to set up my canvas. I guess I just make it big, right?
You can see, we're representing that bottom corner as dirt and the rest of it as grass. And that's literally the whole rule. Like, that's how it works. If you follow this pattern.
I just don't know, like, I'm like, oh,
by the end
okay,
of
like
it,
I can
you'll
copy and
have
paste
something that
this
you
and
can
then just
use
draw on
to
top of
do
it. But I want to
whatever
make
you
sure
want
that the
with it.
pixels, you have to make sure that the pixels
So
line
in
up.
Asprite, we have this like tile
Right.
system, and the tile system creates the palette of tiles, right? This is like another.
Because you want those corners and stuff
less
to
organized
match.
version
I think that's
of
the only thing I have
this.
to be really careful
But
with.
you can basically, pick the colors and say, okay, I want to take this
Okay.
tile.
Oh, what tiles
and-
should you use?
And today, I'm going to take you through some basics on just how to start drawing these tiles.
Thank you, that's
There's
what I
a
need.
couple ways to think about this. The first kind of biggest question has to do with resolution. You can take this shape and you can make any 4x4 image, multiple of this thing. So you could say, in this version here, I think we have like 64 by 64 pixels. So if you wanted like a 16 pixel tile size, then you could say, okay, let's make a new 64 by 64, paste this guy in, and then just stretch it until it reaches the edges.
Yeah.
And that's your literal tile
Okay.
setup. Like, it's right there.
I need
You could-
that map. Essentially. I wonder if I just Google, actually, I bet if I just Google for dual grid template. Dual grid template. There's probably one just in images I can grab. Oh God, this makes it look complicated. This makes it look scary. No, I want the map. Okay, apparently does not exist as a template. Okay, well, I'm stealing yours. Wahaha! Stealing. I mean, I'll have to like make it up myself, but at least I know what this looks like then. Okay, so I'll have to do math. Pitch up! What size do I make each little grid? What size do you want? Crime! I stole it. Wahaha, it is mine now. Oh yeah, here's my art from this morning. I was comparing it to when we did the same lesson in 2024 to 2026. I'm making improvements. I was really proud of like the little extra midtones that I added in a lot of the places. You can hear and stuff like that. I was really proud of this little extra midtone here that I added because I like left it basically blank in 2024. I'm learning stuff. Like I said, small improvement, but it is improvement. Okay, so if each tile, you guys are gonna see some extra little goodies. Because I might have to open up the file here. Where is he? Look at him! Look at him, he's just a little guy. Okay, he is a 256 by 256 tile. So, does that mean that I want my each block tiled? Like, do I want the chicken to be a single block size? I don't know. Do I want like half of that? Maybe I want like half of 256. I need, what's half of 256? $128. So maybe I make each tile 128 by 128. Maybe not. Oh yeah, start music again. Yeah, I think, and then chicken would be technically 2 blocks, right? What? No, he'd be 4. He'd be 4. Brain dying. Restart Warudo? I don't know. It's all, like, my whole PC is. I can try restarting Warudo, but I think it's my whole PC. I could try closing Warudo. Are you gonna close Warudo? There we go. Was taking his sweet time. I think it's my whole PC that's just dying. Because it's got so many things running. That's why I'm wondering, I'm like, maybe I just need to like delete everything off my PC. Okay, Warudo's restarting. Chicken sounds were coming through, right? I think they were. I have done the PC defragging. Okay. Reset my model. My eyes! Blinded. All right, I restarted, but we'll see. Nope, look at it, still. What happens if I turn off my Spotify? It's not Spotify, right? Nope, still laggy. I'm like just closing programs and seeing which one it is, you know? PNGly. I don't even have a PNGly. Like you can see like, oh yeah, when Spotify loaded in, it like lagged it down. Try restarting chicken. Closing chicken. Am I still laggy? I think I'm still laggy. It's better. Troubleshooting. Was it chicken? Picked up again. Okay. We should be back. Let me know if I'm back. I don't know, do I just not open chicken? We back, okay. Welcome back. I don't know if I just not open chicken. I'm gonna leave the V hand off as well too, just to like minimize how many programs I have open. Open chicken and see what happens. I'm scared. I don't want to open chicken. Oh, nervous sweat. I'm scared of chicken. I'm running smooth now. Yeah, I have a lot less open. I closed the V hand, like the thing that like shows my hand on as well. Luna, thank you for the subby for 63. That's a lucky number right there. 63 months. Welcome to Soulful Springs. Soulful Scout. Soulful Scout Luna. So time to put PC parts on. My PC parts are great. You can't get better PC parts than what I have in this PC. Okay? I don't know what to do about that. Like the only thing would be having, I guess, dual PC would be the next, having 2 PCs. Yeah, it crashed as soon as I opened chicken. It just like, it messes with my screens, and it just also hates it when I have my 4K tablet running. I know my PC always struggles when I have my my Wacom open. It does not like switching between my 2K monitor to my 4K monitor. I know a lot of the time. I don't know what to do. Okay, where did I leave off? I was gonna do one tile being 128. Yeah. So then I need for the thing. I'm scared to open chicken. Should I try opening chicken? I'm scared. Did a blue screen or just shut down? It just, what happens is all my monitors turn off and go black. And then it's just black for a long time, and then it eventually comes back and they all kind of return back on, and all my windows go like crazy, resizing everywhere. And then all my like my Wardo, my chicken, my V hand and stuff, all those programs are white screened. Like they're just white. And then OBS usually throws back a NVEC error. And OBS also like the sizes of everything are like weird. But let's see. Yeah, it sounds like the graphics card is not happy about the monitors. I agree. That is what it seems since the app's white out. Yeah. It seems to be my graphics card is not happy when I run lots of things. But I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if my graphics card is a faulty one. I don't know. It's the, what is it? Which one do I have now? It's the GeForce. It says XLR8 on it. Accelerate. Where's the number? number is. I don't know what the number is. Wonder if it's power, like it's having enough to stay alive but not to function 100%. I have no idea. Yeah, and these are all Pichu things, but they're not here to answer, so I have no idea. AMD Ryzen 9 5900X. I think, well, no, because my graphics card is NVIDIA. I think. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe, no, I have NVIDIA, right? I think I have NVIDIA. The NVIDIA 4080 Super. I think I upgraded from the 4080. No, maybe I'm still 4080. I'm not in the 500 series yet. I don't think. I don't remember. I think it might be updated on my about section. Is that what it says in the about? That's what it says in specs. Okay, then I'm gonna guess that's right still. I don't know. P-Chip just buys new parts and then takes my old parts and uses it for themselves. I think that's upgraded. When they need to upgrade their PC, they're like, well, I guess I just upgrade yours and take whatever's in your PC as hand-me-downs. Because they're like, you need it more than me. I don't know. Okay, but I'll try to still do some work. So this picture... Okay, so it's 4x4 tiles. So we need a new one. And we do 4 times 128. So it should be 512 by 512. And I think I've been doing just 144 DPI. Also, if anybody out there knows about art for games, I'm like, these sizes feel so small to me. Like 512 by 512 at 144 DPI seems incredibly tiny, and it's always very blurry and stuff like that to me. But P-Tube's like, no, it's supposed to be like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know game assets. There's someone out there that's done game asset stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, my problem is... So I need 128 by 128. Edit fill. So this is our block. That's our block template. Now, the thing with Clip Studio is it doesn't show that, like, that pixel perfect. It's gonna be a nightmare to make this template. Because you can't just move it directly beside it. Like, is that pixel perfect? I don't know. Looks like it. That's why I said this is gonna be a nightmare. I guess you do it once and then you're done. Setting up this template for the size that I need. Oh, also, Blaze, I gotta explain the opacity thing to you, too. Should I do this properly? Game asset color. There you go. Now it's proper. There we go. Okay. So that is our map. We're going to save this as dual grid. Call it dual grid 1. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll give it a 1. Okay, so yeah, what I was explaining, sorry, for you, Blaze, is so the brightness to opacity thing. So what we were talking about is in chat. Oh god, I gotta open Discord. Don't lag me out. Okay, we're fine. Study room. So I posted this because we were talking about in our studies. Sean was like, oh, this is like study material or whatever. And I was like, oh, some people might not have the study material ready, like me. So I just quickly like copied and pasted it from like the video. Which is like this asset, right? And get smaller. I just took a picture of it, right? And pasted it. So I was like, oh, if anybody else is like me, last minute, doesn't have it, here you go. But when you take a picture, right, there's like the white background, and we want these to be like lines for line arts and draw underneath, right? So I was like, oh, all you have to do to make it turn this picture with the white background into line art so that you could draw underneath it is you just go to edit, and then there is a process in Clip Studio called convert brightness to opacity. And what it does is it turns like everything that's in black and white, it keeps black as opaque and it makes white transparent. So I'm going to do it here, and you're going to see it'll keep the lines and remove all the white. So if I press convert brightness to opacity, ta-da! So that's what it does. It just basically takes everything that's white and makes it so that you can actually draw behind it. Because like if it was like this, you're drawing over top and you're going to draw on top of the lines, right? But and like if you make another layer underneath it and you draw underneath it, right? The white is in the way. So that's why if you take the layer and you do edit brightness to opacity, then you can color, whoops, wrong layer. You can color underneath it and keep the lines. So that's why I was just trying to help out with this morning. Hello, Natsumisa! Lily over here showing us art magic. It's a really handy tool. I use that feature a lot. Cause like sometimes I'll do the same thing where like I, mess up my lines or something or do something like that, and then I turn it to brightness to opacity. Can like squish a layer onto a white piece of paper that I didn't mean to or something. And it'll make it so that like grays, like if you have a gray tone, it's going to like lighten it, if that makes sense. It takes like the range of white to black, like the whole range in there. Yeah, game assets. We're gonna try. Like I said, we still want to see about maybe doing kind of just like a personal project on making a little Lily Solba Springs game type thing. So Pichup wants assets for whatever they're working on, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But let's check out this grid. So this is the patterns we have to make. See, now this is the only thing though, like how do I figure out exactly a quarter? I guess I make a quarter brick and then I build the map on top of that. I guess so, right? So I gotta create a new layer and then I do a quarter, so I half 128 again. What's half of 128? Is it 72? No. 64, right, 64 bits. 64. Okay, so then I make a 64 by 64. Okay, we fill that with our color. Copy. Paste. I'm gonna call this 64 bit. The options you clicked on the edit didn't appear on screen. Not sure why, but it's a cool feature. Yes, yes. It's because I have not my screen capture turned on, but I have the app Clip Studio captured in OBS. So yeah, I know you guys unfortunately can't see it. Like if I were to stream my screen, you guys would be able to see the stuff. But because I am streaming just the Clip Studio app itself, it doesn't show up, unfortunately. But I kind of need it to not show up too, because then it also doesn't show like all my doxable files on my PC. Just show you guys like my wedding photos and stuff, you know? So like when I do like file open and stuff like that, it doesn't just like show all my PC files. So unfortunately, like I can't show you these, you know, windows that pop up, but it also doesn't dox me on stream. Okay, so we got one little bit. It's so obvious. Okay, so there's one. And then this one is 2 here. Hatred wanna grow out of my veins. Okay, I'm tracing the, I'm gonna get confused. I am doing the lighter portion in black. They deserve to live, it's so obvious. I'm doing 3rd row, goes bottom right. Like, there's gotta be an easier way to do this, right? It's cause I'm not... I don't know. I think it's still better. I think it's working. I'll get it going in Clip Studio. It's because I'm not using Ace Sprite. I tried using Ace Sprite, but I was like, I think I just do better with making stuff in Clip Studio. I'm just so much faster, right? It can show the, but it can show the file paths. What do you mean by that? I'm computer illiterate, remember? Okay, that one's good, that one's good. Okay, 1 row done. I'm gonna file folder this too. Ghost of the Lone. We're gonna call this row 1. In case I need them. Like the file paths and whatnot. Oh, I just think about the doxel things I could show. Oh, yeah. Like file paths and whatnot. Yes, yeah. Trust me, I didn't think about it too until I first started streaming. And I was like, oh, right, you can see all that. And then when I like open stuff, so you learn as a streamer. Slowly. You learn these things. I still sometimes like open something and go and I go, oh, and then I'll, oh yeah, okay, I'm safe. I need a stream PC, and then I just don't have to care about stuff. But I share like, yeah, a regular PC and stream PC, same thing. It's like I know Lezu always streamed, rest in peace, always streamed their display capture. And it would always give me such anxiety to watch. And then it's like, oh, you just have a stream PC. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Get a work computer. Break these walls down and feel like me. It's all in the past now. To the cry. I like too that like this work is just for the map as well. It's not even for like anything. It's just work to like get up to drawing. Okay, this one is just the whole thing, so that's fine. We're gonna be golden. It's time. Okay. Another row done. Oh, did you guys see? Link Click Season 3 came out yesterday. I haven't watched anything yet. I need to still catch up on the, they have like the new music video songs too. I still need to watch those. Yeah, this is a grid in order to make the world. Exactly that. Yeah, it's for the world. Yeah. This is to draw like all the like ground tiles essentially that you walk on in the game. And you basically make this map so that when you're building it in like Unity or whatever game engine, yeah, like you use these to just all piece everything together. There's even like a way, I don't know how it's done in Unity, but like you could basically upload this and then have a way where you just draw in Unity and then it draws the map while you're drawing it with like your pencil or like your mouse. You like click and drag around and it draws like the path in the world, which is really cool. I think like, let me see if I can find like a Stardew Valley. Let's see if I can find their tile map. It won't be a dual grid like this because Stardew would have come out before. Here we go. Here's like an asset for Stardew Valley asset pack. So they have like these like sprite sheets, right? So you can see here are these blocks that I'm drawing, right? So they're using a different system because like this dual grid thing didn't exist yet when Concern Ape, you know, made Stardew Valley. This is like a newer way of doing it. But you can see they have like all the different types blocks. So like this one is like this one right here, right? this full path, right here, is this one. Boop. You can see that easy. Or same idea for like this, but this one would be like the full grass tile. Here would be a full grass tile kind of thing. And like you can add little extra special tiles like this in and then manually change them over. This will just do all of these down here where like the grass meets the path and stuff like that. And then yeah, you do like different versions for like different types of grass, right? So this one is when lighter grass meets darker grass, for example. Or is there any, here's paths, for example, all the paths. And then yeah, like the cliff faces and stuff. Water. Here's your water. So your shallow water and your deep water, right? A sheet of Sprite. Welcome in, Zero. Yeah. So this is where we're building a template essentially that I can use to draw those essentially. And like it used to be like you had to draw like a whole bunch of the tiles and stuff like that. Like I don't know what like a regular tile map is usually. Yeah, like I think this is like the older style of doing it. And now there's this dual tile system. So this was the older way of doing it, right? So you have like your full blocks. It probably makes a lot more sense seeing it like this. You have your ones where like the grass on the inside versus grass on the outside, you know? So yeah, this was like the old style of doing it. And now there's this new method that is the dual grid system. That's supposed to make this easier because this you only have to draw 16 tiles. This is a lot more than 16 tiles, right? This is like 16 plus a 4 by 4 or 2 by 2, 4 maps. Yeah. So it's just supposed to be easier for artists. Here, I'll leave the Stardew one up in case we have. Stardew Valley's a good example. Look at all these! So many of them! Look at all those corners! All those edges. And this is row 2. Pichu, my PC's dying. What graphics card do I have? And yes, tiles. I'm working on Silver Springs game. Why is it dying? I opened chicken and everything crashed. I'm scared to reopen chicken. Chicken is not open right now. I could try to reopen chicken. I'm scared to do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Please don't die, PC. He's opened. Okay, let me know if I get laggy again now that Peachu's open. Now that chicken is open. I feel like we've tried adjusting so much in chicken and it's still being sus. I feel like we need to remake all of chicken. I feel like at this point, load-bearing chicken needs to be wiped. But I don't know anything. Maybe that's why when we make these tiles, we make a new load-bearing chicken. Okay, Oops. Oh, also Peachoop, I did this all as each grid tile is 128 by 128. Yeah, because I'm doing 64 by 64 bits right now. Is that good? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I am doing light portions. This is looking right still. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Row 3. Do, do. Beautiful! We did it! This is row 4. That should be fine. Okay. I had no clue. And you weren't around, so I just started going. I just started blasting. Also, welcome in, Dragon. Forgot to say hello. Okay, so that's pattern 1. And then I'm gonna do the cheat way. We're gonna cheat. And we're just gonna turn on that and just grab these. And I'm just gonna make that the inverse in case I need it. Okay. I'm just gonna make a, this is all my grids. Okay, now I gotta figure out how do I actually do this. I have my grid, now what? Now what do I do? Okay, so there was, I really liked how, so, okay, let me show this again. So this was the character, I really liked how they did their grass in this. So I want to do something similar. So they did their grass in, where is it? They talk about their new game. I like how they did the grass like this. So do you guys see how there is a, on this grass, there is a repeating texture here? Like it, underneath it, it is just like there is a solid repeating base. I kind of like that look. So I think I need to make a infinitely generating, what do they call those? What did they call it? A repeated pattern texture first, I think. And then I need to put that texture as my base for each 64 of these. And then I need to draw the grass outlines on top of that. I think that's my game plan. I don't know what I'm doing though, but I think that's what we need to do. Yeah, it's like a, oh, what do they call it? Like a repeating texture. Seamless texture. That's the word I'm looking for. So I need to make a seamless texture. Now I've done these before in Clip Studio, but do I remember how to do them? Making seamless tile patterns in Clip Studio. Okay. So we need to make my canvas. Okay, so I need each one to be 128 by 128, right? Yes. I think so, right? Like I need basically to do each one of these as a seamless block. And then that gets repeated. And so this whole thing would be seamless. And then I draw on top of that. Yes, yes. So I need it to be 128 by 128. Close this one. Okay, new. 128 by 128. We're gonna save this file, save as my seamless. We'll just call it seamless grass. Because we're going to start with grass, I think. Lily's making a game on Stardew Mod. So I want to make Hello Kankan, yes. I am also equally obsessed with Stardew as you are. And I want to try, Pichup and I are going to try to make a Solba Springs, a Lily, Stardew Valley game, essentially. Gonna come out, you know, when it's like a 2075. Expected release date 2075. So I'm learning how to make dual tile maps at the moment. I will still be playing. Thank you, Kankan. Also, Fox tries to go give Kankan plenty of love. Another amazing streamer friend of mine. Not sure if you need like assets per part that repeats, like for grass outline, you need a lot of variants. One with outline is on each side of each corner. Yes, I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, so for this one though, I'm doing kind of just like a repeating pattern as the base because I kind of liked the look of it. So like for example, like I'll show more what I'm thinking. So this person's grass, right? So we'll show this game because I think they did an amazing job on this. Look, I really like it. So like this is their grass, right? New from clipboard, right? So this here, right? Without anything else, ignoring the shadow, right? This is like repeating over the whole thing. Whereas like we could show Fields of Istria, because we've been playing it, because it's a good example of opposite, where you can see the grass, right? The grass in this one is solid. It's like a solid color with little sprigs, right? Again, ignoring the shadows because those are different. Yeah, we're planning to make a game. I mean, we'll see. Pichup has been working on their own game for a long time now, like many, many years. They've always wanted me to do art for it, but I'm like, the games that I like and the games you like are very different in terms of like art and stuff like that. So we kind of came, because we both like Stardew Valley. So we both kind of came to a thing where like, well, let's just make a Stardew Valley because we both like those games. And then let's just theme it around Lily. Because those were things that we could both come to a common agreement on of overlapping interests. So that's how they're getting me to do art for their game now, basically. That's what it is. And yeah, I showed off a little teaser. If you go onto my if you're paying on my Patreon, I gave already a little tease. So this is, hold on. Is this how I start this? Oh wait, this is the wrong file. Hold on. I'll just show this one. Ready? Boop, boop, boop. Do you like them? Little tease. I've been learning how to animate slowly. Yeah, so I have there's like a few different versions of this on my Patreon that you guys got a sneak peek at to look early. So yeah, it's still up there if you want to see it, and if you've donated anything to my Patreon. I try to give you guys something on Patreon. I'm like, don't send me money on Patreon, but you guys still do it anyway, so I try to give you a little bit of a little extra something here and there. So I have a couple of these different little animations just up on the Patreon for you to see. But yeah, you guys can see a little tidbit, little chicken. Yeah, I've been doing stuff for game development since 2009. Still hasn't gone very far. Yep. That's how it do be. Also, welcome in, Vogue. Hello. So yeah, we have a little chicken. I've been working hard on him. But yeah, right now we're working on to make like a background, essentially. So. But yeah, I really like this repeatingness. I think it looks nice and it gives like a little extra texture, and I think I know how it's done basically. So we're gonna try for in the area of something like this, because that was my one complaint with Mystria. I think it is very pretty still. I do still like it. It's gorgeous, but I didn't like initially like how plain the texturing was. So I'm like, even something like where like this, it has a little bit more variation in the spots that are blank, which I kind of like. So I think I'm gonna try to emulate something like that. But I don't know what I'm doing. And then same thing like Stardew. Stardew has like a lot of detail. It's a very busy pixel art style. I want something in the middle of these two, between Mystria and Stardew Valley. I think this person did a really good job on their pixel art. Just a indie dev. I don't think they have like their information for their game out yet. It's not out yet. Okay. So, oh yeah, I need the... Also, my mouse is dying. Let me see if I can plug it in. Yeah, it looks good, right? I like it too. And I have no idea what kind of color palettes I'm gonna do, but... There we go. Plug in my mouse. I don't know if you guys heard the boop boop a doop, but that was me. Not your PC. All right. The world anew. Okay, so for... Where's that tutorial on seamless patterns again? I think it's like, yeah, you draw in the middle usually, figure out what you want, and then... Okay, let's try to do this very simple. I'll figure out colors and such later. Now. If I make our legacy to follow, I'll do it again tomorrow. Where is I have a file folder with references. I need that up. Something to hold. Game inspo, there it is. Step to follow. We save the world. Ah! My pen! This would be so cute with the little grass. Just little sprigs, you know? Also, welcome in, Bisky and Quack. I made myself my own parallax stuff before. Ooh, that's fun. And of course, my characters. Heck yeah. Like I said, I'm all still very new to all this stuff, but okay, hold on. Oh yeah, link click music, always banging. So good. Might need to be bigger, actually. Deep into the I'm getting too lost in the colors right now. Just make it work right now, Lily. You can figure out colors and stuff later. Okay, so then what do I have to do again for seamless? You have to Yeah, I convert it. So I like go this. Can I do it with a folder? I'm not sure. Oh. Maybe? Okay, it just does the whole thing. Yeah, and then I have to like make it. I know, yeah, normally you go into here and then you do tile. Where's tiling? Tiling. And then like this, but see how it's not repeated. Right? So see how like you can see where everything is because it's not repeated yet. I think I actually need to make it a little smaller too. Game start. Do you use RPG Maker, Godot, Unreal with the 2D toolkits? So yeah, Pichup is doing everything in Unity. Mostly use RPG Maker and Visual Novel Maker with plenty of plugins. Yeah. I know nothing on the game side at all. I've just been asked to make art. And then I was like, okay, well, I know you need background tiles because everything on your game is just a blue screen. In Unity, it's just all gray, all boring. So I was like, okay, I'll try to figure out how to make you a tile map so you could start putting some tile map stuff in. I did enter the T1 draw. Yes, I did sign up for the T1 draw. Also asked Peachup if they would sign up for the T1 draw for me as well with their Riot account. I also asked Hussy. I'm trying to convince all my friends, please. Oh, you can keep original layer. Wait, hold on. Wait. Convert layer H. Keep original layer. Oh, that's pretty handy. Didn't know you could do that. I'm learning things. Who is that? Little Limmy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Get a wide range of okay. Hopefully I won't be too busy. Hopefully it'll be fine. We'll see. Relaxing from the week, heck yeah. Did you have a busy week? Was it a busy work week? Wait, how long does it go? How long does what go? What did I miss? My brain has already forgotten what I was talking about. Oh, the T1 draw. Okay, so it goes, I think you have 24 hours to enter from yesterday, and then maybe it's multiple days, but the you find out the drawing on the 20th. The 20th you got to start looking for emails. Emails are going out on the 20th, and then check your junk folders as well. And then with that, you have 24 hours from your email being sent out to physically buy the product. So Oh no, a bunch of work unexpectedly ended up on my lap. That's rough. Hopefully you can soak in all the rest time this weekend. Get rejuvenated for another work week now. Okay, so yeah, I do that. Now, how do I do I think it's like you like move the canvas. I don't remember how to do it. And then you draw in the middle, essentially. Okay, how do I do this part? I know. Slow tutorial. Okay. Edit, change canvas size. And then they make it from the corner smaller. And then they divide it probably in half, I'm gonna assume. Oh, they doubled it? Oh, they added it by half. Oh. And then they go to oh. And then that brings you to the middle. Oh, okay. So they did this, essentially. So they went file, change canvas size from one corner, 128. So 128 plus 64 is 192. So I go 192 by 192. Make it bigger. And then, this should still be tiling, sorry. And then we go edit canvas. And we go back to this corner and we set it back to 128 by 128. And that gets you to your middle tile. Okay. There's no way to do this with keeping the original file, is there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But I guess that's fine. Okay. So yeah, that is just what they do. So then they rasterize back again. And then you fill in this. And then that should theoretically be tiled. Sit back down and go play nice. So now if I go back to convert. Oops. Convert to image material. Go back, tile it. Ta-da! Okay, we have the pattern. It might be very, very busy though. Oh, there's a hiccup there. What is that part? Oh no, that's his part. It does look like a sheet of grass from a distance. That's good. Again, I'm getting too particular because I just need to proof of concept this first. this time. Okay. Converge. Step over the ashes. And we make kind of grassy. Maybe too busy. All right, let's just export it. Because I gotta still know, I don't know if this technically even just works with the dual grid. Like, I think this is how I would do this. Because now I have my repeating tile. And then technically, this repeats. On here. It does kind of look like grass. I got that going for me, I guess. For the like 2 seconds I spent on it. Boom! It's grass! It does look like grass. It just might be too busy. And it is very repeated right now. And then this would then go on top. With whatever the other pattern is. So I guess I do like a dirt path next. We want to touch grass. You guys are touching all the grass. Again, we're doing all proof of concept right now. Okay, well, if grass is that way, maybe, okay, how should I do like the... How do I do like maybe like a dirt? Excuse me. I couldn't reach my mute. Magu, welcome in. Ohio. Thank you for the blush. Bless you, bless you. I feel like if I did, I wonder if I did like kind of some kind of like polka dot pattern, because I feel like if I do too much like, because I feel like if I do too, like if I do like a line again, like the grass, it's gonna be too many lines, you know? Could also just find a, let's see, repeating gravel? I don't know, this is a repeating gravel texture. Something kind of like this. Use guides, not sure what they're called in your program. Things will snap to your guides when you copy and paste. I was in an ad, so I didn't know if you use them or not. So, yes, if you're using Photoshop and stuff. Clip Studio has it, yes, but also doesn't have it as well. Clip Studio is bad for that. It is really hecking annoying for that. People have been asking for it for decades at this point. I don't know why it's not fully in. Like, you cannot just find the center of your canvas and mark it. That is not a thing. And it's dumb. It took forever, at least, for us to get this. The align tool was not even a function in Clip Studio I lived without this for like 8 years. And then we finally got it. Really annoying stuff. So yes and no. There is a grid function, and yes, there is like a snap to like you can set up your grid line. But like, for example, like your symmetry, like you can make your symmetry, you can make your lines that snap and stuff like that. But there's no way to be like, hey, I want my symmetry line to show up in the middle of my canvas. I want an exact midline canvas symmetry. Doesn't exist. So like that's actually for Clip Studio as well, for doing repeating patterns in Photoshop. There's like a really easy way. Like you just like say to snap the mid section to this wall, and then you snap it to the top, and then you're done. Clip Studio, you cannot do that. This is like for making repeating patterns. It's so much easier in Photoshop. In Clip Studio, like we have to do that hack where we change the canvas size starting from one corner and then go to the other corner. Whereas like you used to be able to just like take the thing and be like snap the middle of this picture to the left hand edge. Pixel perfect. Yeah, I use an old version of Photoshop. It's different because like again, Clip Studio is better for drawing art in, and then Photoshop is better for photoshopping, right? Maybe I should have done this on another. Change canvas size. So we're gonna pop to 128 plus 64. Like this is so dumb that I have to do this. 192. 192 from this corner. Cancel. I already messed it up. Change canvas size. 192. 192. And then we're gonna go, this should be still tiled. Change canvas size. This corner, go back to 128. Go rasterize. Make the middle look good. Okay. Image material. Tile. Looks like dirt. Looks like dirt, okay. Take it. Copy that. Slap this bad boy in here. Did that just slap it in perfectly? I think it did. Hold on. Yes, it did. Perfect. We got grass and we got dirt. Okay, then now we have to make the edges all pretty and then just see if Pichup can use it, I guess. Also, welcome in, Roland. Just use Photoshop for everything, yeah. I mean, I used to. And I hated Photoshop. And I still hate Photoshop way more than I hate Clip Studio. I do still love Clip Studio. Photoshop is actually pretty awful for drawing. It is good for Photoshop, though. Should I change the color of this? It's just proof of concept, Lily. It doesn't have to look pretty. I just want to make sure that what I'm doing makes sense. Supernova. Okay, now the scary part. Okay, so I need to do little blending edges. Okay, I gotta go back to my tutorial. Back to my tiles. Step above Microsoft Paint. Okay, so he has his tile. So he starts drawing in.
So we don't have to use the right colors right now. We can sort of just make something that feels nice for our eyes to look at.
So he just kind of starts, I think, just blocking in some like
make this
variation.
thicker if I want. I can bring this out. I can do anything I want to make that more organic.
Okay.
Just don't touch the seam.
Don't touch the
And
side.
here, like you can break this down so that you can have a bit more of a gap there. Same thing here. Definitely make the straight edges more organic, right? Rough them up.
Okay. You just start going to town. I'm terrified. Just go to town. I'm gonna save my original. Oh, good. I already saved my original. Got me going viral. I'm gonna lock those grids. All inside. Also gonna just turn down this a little bit so I can see my grid a little better underneath. To the choir. New layer, new layer, new layer, new layer. Okay. So now we're gonna mess with this. Oh, I was like, why does it show the edge? That is fine. Maybe it's easier to figure out the... Oh yeah, this is the meeting in the middle point, right? Yes. I think I need to zoom out. Getting lost in the grid. Yes, I can erase these ones. It's the other ones I can't touch. Are we gonna turn the time around? Get through this tonight. Wait, do I have that right? Or is it they should connect here? Just a tool. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I have it backwards. Where was the time? I do need to leave these full. Maybe I'm confusing myself more. But then I don't know where the grid is. Let's see if I can turn the grid on. Doesn't... Can I change my grid size in Clip Studio? I don't remember. We want 128 by 128. Trying to figure this out. Okay, I think I did it. Yes, that is my grid. God, it's so faint though. But it's there. Oh, right, but now I have Snap turned on for grid. There we go, turn it off. I doing this right? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should add the middle division. Grid. Dun, 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 dun. I think I want it to go the other way. Start this over. I messed up Roger one time because I forgot to make layers. Yep. That's every artist when you hear them screaming, wrong layer. It's a problem. It doesn't need to look too pretty right now. I just want to make one. Wait, is that a line I can go over? Chunk, chunk, chunk. Yes.
Take down, 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 down.
So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but it's on the inside. Nice try. Reaching when I go to my veins. Welcome in, Wizzy! Okay, and I think they mentioned something about like drawing shadows on one side. Yeah. Oh, I think I did do these backwards. I think I could fix it still. Hydration is saved. Thank you. I have not saved this entire time. Oopsies. Get it all in our hands now. much now. Again, doesn't need to be pretty. I just want proof of concept. Good morning, world. Welcome in, Admir. Hello, hello. Good morning, world.
For me, I'm just a story you've been told. Okay. I'm by your side. Little longer. Everything goes on.
Welcome in, Fox. Officially.
Used to this. I keep you tethered in your room. Even here. Before you on my shoulder, but you weren't suffering anymore. Sorry that you worried, don't apologize. It's when we're gone.
Hello, Fake. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Working on chicken acids? Question mark? I don't know what we're doing.
Damn, this such a tale of woe. Not too long ago. And I'm staying
sippy, thank you. Take that wrist. Good stretch.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't like this texture underneath. Goes round beyond the ground. Wonderful.
How goes the housing? Housing is what? It's been going good though. It has been going good. A lot of choices are starting to get locked in. Kind of show you. Let's see. Might be able to show you some of the room designs I have done. Show you like my here's my here's some laundry room design picture. I've been like going through and putting in like my colors and choices and stuff like that. Ta-da! Photoshopping things in to kind of like get a feel for it. Also, I found this wallpaper that I really like. It's got Borb. Look at this wallpaper. It's like a powder room. You see the Borbs? I think I'm gonna do this in the powder room, and I think I'm also gonna do it in the master bedroom, the primary bedroom. Look in the wish list. Under desk storage is for an A4 paper format, 8.5 by 11.75 inches, and campfire paper is 8.5 by 11. Do you still know the this deal? Yeah, I am actually not using it for papers. I actually was gonna put my my journal, my day journal into it. My day journal fits, and pens and pencils that I keep at my desk. I usually actually don't keep a lot of letter-sized paper at my desk. I did measure it to make sure that my journal fits. I did measure that. Yeah, good thing to point out though, because yes, it is different. Yeah, but so this is the bird paper I liked. What else do we have? I've done up that looks cute. Oh, this is the kitchen kind of plan. I like trying to like take pictures of pictures because I'm like, I don't know if there's like doxing stuff. Ta-da! And I got another like bird wallpaper. Thank the burb. Chose another bird wallpaper. And then you guys can see, you guys know I have my red mixer. But I was like, I think that kind of works because like there's like the red in this wallpaper and it kind of pulls out the red in the mixer. There'll be an island also in the middle of this. It's just not in the picture, but everything burb. To be expected. To be expected with Lily. Can't have a house without burb wallpaper. So yeah. I've been narrowing in on things. Yeah, I don't like this gravel path that I made very much, but whatever. Again, it's just a proof of concept. What is the game asset for? Pichup and I want to see if we can make a Lily Stardew Valley game, essentially. Solba Springs. Colored it on here directly. Again, proof of concept. This is not actually what I'm going to be doing or use, so. Because I just need to know if it works first. Okay. People say you can just grab this. Oh my gosh! That scared me. Adamir, thank you for the desk drawer. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely going. It's going on my desk that's right beside me because I was like, I keep losing all my pens and pencils and everything. So that's why I was like, okay, my daily calendar and my pens and pencils need to go in a drawer underneath my desk. So I scattering them amongst my house. So thank you, thank you. Whew. Gave me a jump though. Okay, so now if we make our new canvas, just set it to like 1080. 18. Or 1080. 19. 20. Sure. Just give us a full canvas. And then if I do this here, and then like I want to make paths. Oh boy. So like I would grab it's so hard to grab the actual. Oh wait. It doesn't need to be hard. I have the grid, right? I just need to change it so this is not a draft layer. And I need it to refer only to the selected layer. That did not do what I wanted it to. For edited layer only to select. Oh, I got lighthouse mode on. There we go. No, I only want the layer that it's on. The selected layer. There we go. Okay, so now, like if I want to make a path, I go like copy, paste. And then like if I want grass on the top of it, it's this one. And that goes there. I mean, I'm off, but yeah, and then if I want grass on the bottom, I need, and again, there's like a thing in Unity that just does these blocks for you automatically. And you just draw, essentially, and it'll do all this math, but I'm proof of concepting first before. Look, I made a path. And then theoretically, like, that repeats, right? And it would just connect together. Okay, and then if I wanted the path to go up, I would need it to come in. This is like a puzzle. I need, not that one. This one? This one. And if I wanted it like a thin path, I could do this, right? Oops. Am I doing it? Am I doing it, Mr. Krabs? Okay, my curves versus non-curves are not exactly even, but you know, I'm just figuring this out. I think it's working. Then this can connect to here. I don't know where the block ends. It's too seamless. That's what we want to hear. You know, it's kind of working, is it not? By God, it's clean. The concept, I think, is working. And then, yeah, if I want this one, I can grab this. Oops, I grabbed two. For the other side. And then where's my all grass tile? Where's my all grass tile? Oh, is this my all grass tile here? I might have messed up this one. Yeah, I think this one is supposed to be my... No, that one should be that. Where's all grass? I guess there isn't an all grass? Would I just have to grab the seamless? Because I mean, it would be just the seamless. Oh no, I just messed it up. No. I mean, it would just be this. But I guess it's not in this. Like, it's not in the, this would then just go here. Okay, and then if we wanted like this to come up smaller, it would be like this one. I'm having fun! I'm having fun! It's like a little puzzle! And then I need the one where it rounds here, which is this inner corner. Let's go! And then one that's the bottom of that path. This one, right? Oops. This one? I made a road! I made a road! There's one of these plain grass tiles. And then it's a square. Proof of concept! 5-star meal right there. We did it! Proof of concept, let's go! Oh, that was a lot of work. Hello, Neo, welcome in. Woohoo! Proof of concept. Again, not perfect, but you can tell it's grass and it's road. And the idea of this repeating, I really wanted to figure that out, and that is how you do it. Because I wasn't sure, like I knew like, oh, I could just take this and build, like draw on top of it, like pixel art, and like do all these little edge pieces and stuff like that, right? And I knew that was how that half worked, I guess. But I wasn't sure. I really liked how that person had kind of a repeating light pattern, like with these stripes and stuff, behind that, essentially. And I didn't know exactly how that would work with this tile map system, but it does work seamlessly. Like, it makes sense now that I think about it. Like, yeah, my idea of, like, how it was iterated was at least right. My idea of thinking was right, so. Woohoo! We did it! This is what my taxes have been going to. Absolutely. Absolutely. The betterment of Lily Fund. The Lily Brain Fund. You guys have been funding the Lily Brain this whole time. I hope we can still make at least something that you guys can see. Might take forever, but hopefully we can get something out. Now I have no idea what I want it to look like, but I want to, you know, like I said, test proof of concept at least. And I don't know how to actually make it look good. That's a whole other can of worms. Like, this doesn't look the best. Especially like with all my my blending of like colors. Oh, I just realized too, I didn't have my multiply layer turned on the whole time for my shadowing. No! I did the little purple like shadow to see if like the lighting. Hold on. Cause I had this. I had a layer turned off for this stuff. Oh well. It's supposed to. It's not gonna line up because I don't know where it's supposed to go, but I think what they said basically is like you put the shadows like on the bottom sides edges, so then like sun casts like a little shadow here essentially. What the? Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, and then they say like don't put it on the top lines like here because that's where the sun hits, right? Whereas like here, and then that makes it like a little bit more of like a depth of field. So that's why I was doing those purples to like test that kind of feel. And they're like, you can put like a little bit on the sides and stuff, but I messed it up. That's okay. Like I said, it was just proof of concept anyway, so. Yeah, we did it. And it was like pretty much perfect like timing for stream. I was like, yeah, we'll take till like 3:30, 4. I can't believe I actually proof of concept in the time that I expected. Normally I always go way over time because I get too like in on the details, you know? Cool. I'll save my grass, I guess. Like I said, making it look good, however, is going to be like a whole different ball game. No idea how to do that part, but you know, I think what a lot of artists will actually do is, so they make this, right? I think what they do anyways, and then they make like a map in Unity that kind of like draws out like a rough looking plan. And then they'll edit this and then like update it in Unity and then see what it looks like so they can like kind of figure out like the roundness of their corners and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what you've seen too. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know for sure. So I'll just hand this off to Peachoop and then maybe Peachoop can teach me how to make a map and then I can get that on my end and then make it look better from there kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Should we put the chicken on it? What does chicken look like on it? What does he look like? Oh, look at him! That's pretty cute. He is pretty cute on there when you throw the Sprite on. Look at him go! You might be a little large for my tiles. Because he is a quarter. Oh, maybe larger. I don't know. Because I think he should be one of these tiles, theoretically, right? Or a quarter. I think he should be technically like one of these tiles. Yeah, that looks more right. Chicken zoom in. Lore accurate chicken. Look at him go. You know, the colors aren't even that bad. I was just like throwing in random stuff. It's kind of in the same color scheme. I just picked randomly, blindly. Chicken on that scale that just says fat. Oh Lord, he coming. That's where chicken is on the scale. He's lore accurate chimkin, yeah. Oh, I did see the, yeah, I think it was it Warp that posted the, what was it, Sorting Duck game or something like that? I saw Twitch recommend that game to me. Like if you're a streamer on your dashboard, it'll like tell you like what games you should try playing. And I was like, Sorting Ducks? What is this? I know nothing about it. But maybe it could be something we try. Oh, I like the chicken. I'm kind of happy with like ish how the grass looks. I'm just not happy with how the gravel looks. I gotta figure out what I want to do for my gravel. And then yeah, my transition needs to be a lot better, but at least it's kind of something. Gura! I know. Burn it down. It's a good song. It's a really good song. Burn it down. All right. Well, we'll pretty much be done for today. Let's do our lull-dull though. Let me close everything up. Let's go to lull-dull. Finish up with a lull-dull. Quick question of TFT? Absolutely. I don't know everything about TFT, but I could try. I don't know a whole lot. You always want to go for items over characters. That used to be a thing. You always want to choose items over characters on the carousel. Loldo! We're heckin' going. When I said I found the pufflet, you asked if I knew how to equip them. Well, if I were to get something, where does one go to equip the said cosmetic stuff? Are you on mobile or PC? Or I can just show you in League. PC, okay. I'll open up my PC and I'll just show you. Starting with Kane. Please? Oh, it's because of the stupid ad thing that gets stuck on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so we have a female, not jungler, not human, mana user, ranged, from one of these regions. Zaya. Oh, before 2017. Was Zaya before 2017? Was Zaya pre-Kane? Zaya or Khan? I think they were pre-Kane? It's really close. Brom, nailed it. Is there another better option? Hold on. Oh, Zyra is a good guess. Female, support. Now, she might be considered half human? I don't know how, magically altered? I feel like she might be magically altered. Karma, yeah, human. Yeah, no humans, no humans. That's why, because Zaya is Vestayan. Ari would be female, mid lane, Vestayan, mana, ranged, from Ionia, and before 2017. Let's go Ari. We're going Ari. My girl. Send her in. Okay. So not mid. And Ionia is partially correct. Interesting. What about Nico? Because Nico could be, because Nico is in Ishtar, and Ishtar, but she is a Vestayan, which would, I guess, then still put her in the Ionian Ishtar, just because of Vestayan. Before 20, sorry, I didn't even see before 2011. Yeah, okay. Nico, scrapped. She's off the board. Nidalee, yes, because her partner here, Nidalee would be female. I don't even know what Nidalee would be considered for a lane anymore at this point. Is she jungle? Because she's also top and she's also mid. I have no idea. But I feel like jungle would still be partially correct if it was Nidalee. You know? Nidalee is yes. What lane is Nidalee? Yes. Let me also switch my track in. Here we go. Get out of my head. Oh yeah, we could do Yordles, because Yordle, I was going through Vestayan first, but they're not Vestayan. Right. So Yordle is a good next one. So Tristana would be female, bot lane, Yordle, mana ranged. But she would be Bandle City. She would just be Bandle City. So what Yordle would be, what female Yordles from these regions? Is there one? Poppy is Demacia. Tristana's just Bandle City. Lulu is just Bandle City. I don't think it's a Yordle. There are only three. We only have three. Oh, Vex. Vex wouldn't be partially Ionian. The only Ionian Yordle we have is Kennen, which is male. So I don't think it can be. I don't think it could be a Yordle. I think Yordles are off. Soraka, female, bot lane. I don't know what she is. Mana, ranged. She would be Runeterra, but she wouldn't be Ionian. And I don't even know new Rocka lore. Like, I think, isn't Rocka one of those characters where her lore got scrapped and she never got anything else after? Or did she get changed and I just never updated? Because I know there was the whole stuff with her and Warwick. And then when they changed Warwick, they changed Rocka, obviously. Oh, Kaisa. No, Kaisa wouldn't be before 2011. Yeah. Hide behind. I'm gonna pull up champ list. Say your name once more. Anivia is non-human. Anivia would be a god. Anivia is female. Middle. Oh, she'd be middle though. I totally forgot about the gods though. But she's the only female god in Freljord. Oh yeah, and we're from Ionia. We're partially right with Ionia. Unless it's, no, Riven is melee. I was like, partially Ionia. Be Riven. Partially right with Ionia is, I think, the interesting tidbit there. I think that's got to be the linking. I don't think Elise is... She's Noxus. I'm like, I don't think she's Vestian, but it's the person's not Vestian anyways. Non-human. Is there like a Targon character? Back in time. Sirach is a solid guess, doesn't it? Jenna is on, yeah. Still think Soraka? She is one of those old characters. I just don't know her region right now, besides maybe Runeterra. So yeah, I mean, like I find out, I don't know what her new lore is, so. She is a celestial. There you go. She's from Ionia. I had no idea. Again, I have no idea Raka lore. I know 2012 Raka lore. Which is not accurate anymore. All right, quote time. Banana! Time to reap. I did it! I knew one. That was easy for me.
Time to reap.
It's Rust. Time to reap.
Time to reap.
I miss Rust. We don't have this voice anymore.
Time to reap.
It's so sad. We haven't had a new Kane skin. So we don't have a new Rust yet. I wonder who they're gonna find. Are those raptors? Oh, that's definitely Ivern. I was like, why are there jungle caps in an ability? Another easy one. Oh, hey, neat, it's a year, 12 months, fake boy. Welcome to Silva Springs. Thank you so much for the Silva Scout subby. Welcome in for 1 whole year. Congrats. Oh boy, is it his W? Q is the shooty thing. Yeah, W's gotta be the Friends of the Forest, and E is the, or is it his passive? Wait, how do I play Ivern again? E is the shield. Q is the thingy. What is W again? Friends of the Forest. It's his spell, isn't it? No, W is a bush. It's his passive. Got it. I forgot about the bush. His whole thing is he makes bushes. I play Ivern on ARAMs, and that's about it. I like the fact we can see when you're thinking hard. Brain's gonna explode. I remember being like, how the heck do you trigger this? Axe. Okay, I mean, Draven has axes. Scion also carries an axe. Yeah, Olaf also has axes. There's a lot of options here. Now, it's only Olaf. Olaf 100%. You think? You think? Because I'm like Draven. I'm like, no one thinks Scion.
But I think Draven. When I hear axes, I think Draven. I'll do Olaf. He has no axes. They're called spinning axes. They're literally called spinning axes. Oh, it's Darius. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. The blood, the hemo. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot sandwich. I should have gotten it from the blood. I went the wrong brother. Basketball is his ult as he dunks on you is everyone's meme, so that's why it's a basketball. He like goes up in the air and then slams the axe down on you, and everybody calls it the like Darius dunking. So that's why the basketball is there. He also has a basketball skin because of it. They made an entire basketball skin line because of everybody was saying Darius dunks. All right, my splash art. Oh, okay, this was too easy. Can I have another one? Oh, way too easy. Arcade Corky. That was quick. Should we do a Pokédoll just for fun? Pokédoll for fun. Let's go Psyduck today. Why not? It's only a monotype. First stage evolution. Smaller than Psyduck. Not water. Bulbasaur. Oh, he's grass poison? I didn't know that. I thought he was just grass type. Okay, grasslands. What about Pikachu? Is Pikachu greater than 7 kilograms? I don't know. I think he's like 6, isn't he? I think he's like 6 point something. Why do I know that? I don't know. Isn't he like... Oh, wait, 6 kilograms. I think he's like 6 pounds, isn't he? Isn't Pikachu like heavy? It's probably not Pikachu. Pikachu's gotta be grasslands. Forest? I'm horrible at this. Nidoran. Female, sure. Oh! I did it! I got there. All right. That is that one of the Krabbies? Is it like Kingler or is it Krabby? It's gotta be like a Kingler? Oh wait, it's blue. Yeah, water. Kingler? Or Krabby? Kingler! Let's go! Oh, look at him. He's so happy. Look at that little smile. Which Pokemon has this description? It burrows through the ground at a speed of 50 miles per hour while feeding on large boulders. I have no idea. And Drillbur, 151, 151. Diglett? Oh, Diglett could make sense. Is Diglett that fast? Because there's also Sandshrew, but I don't think... Oh, it's gotta be Onyx, right? Right? That fast? Let's try Onyx. Yeah! We did it! That's a Geodude. Geodude. Nice! I don't know what the other Lolol is where it's like harder. Like it has like all the Pokemon. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Maybe with you guys we could do that. Put all our brains together, but I know I can't. I was like, I could probably do 151. Barely. I was on a roll today. I did pretty good on those ones. Even Lolol I did pretty good on. It took less than a minute. I know, right? We zoom in. We zoom today. All right, we go back here. Pull up this. Heck yeah, deal with it. I'm the best. I'm the Laldal master. Alright. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Oh, Dust is doing some art. We'll go say hi to Dust. I don't know what kind of art they're working on. I have an ad, so we will see in a moment. I got to play some... Yeah, Dustco. I got to play some games with them. I played some Mecha Chameleon with them, and San invited me one night, and they were super, super sweet, and they're doing some art today, so we can go give them some love. Yeah, they're really, really sweet. Oh my god, they have delicious looking cookies on their forehead. I want to eat those. They look so good. They look so yummy. Lily, TFT thing. Oh, yeah. Let me show you. I opened my TFT. Just for you. Thank you for reminding me. Here's TFT. Quick side before we raid. Quick side. We have... Where's my TFT? I don't have it open on my screen. There it is. So if you make a game for TFT, just normal, it'll bring you to this screen, and then these are your loadouts. So like you can choose your booms. So these are like your explosions, right? These are your tacticians. So you can change your pufflet. I have mine like favorited because there's so many. So you can find them and favorite them, the ones you like at the top. And then yeah, you get like arena skins, booms, portals, everything between. It's all there. There's our one board, our beautiful koi board. So yeah, that's how you equip them in TFT on PC. But then I was also saying for ARAMs, because we were playing ARAMs that night, I was like, oh, do you know how to equip your little legend in an ARAM? If you go into a game, can I make a custom? Probably not. But basically, right beside where your like summoner spells are that you choose, at the bottom, there's a little legend option, and you click on that, and then you can pick your little legend, and then you get your little legend in the ARAM map as well. It's very cute. So there you go. Oh, they're getting ready for VExpo. What is VExpo? Is it like a VTuber specific expo? Like a virtual? Oh, okay, it's just con in London. It's not like a VTuber specific con, is it? Just the V made me think like VTuber. Okay, VTubers and streamers. That's still cool. I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah, not in the home area. You have to get into the champ select for the ARAM one, for sure. Oh, I can't go this year. Sag. Oh no. Yeah, I want to go to more cons and stuff like that, but it's expensive. I know how it is. I would love to go to Offkai and TwitchCon and stuff to meet all the Foxfires that are there, but it is a big commitment for sure. Clicked on everything on the homepage. Makes sense why I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's in the other page for the ARAMs. Also, oh my gosh, Ben Moonwall! I'm just raiding out. I'm sorry, we just finished up. But how was your stream? We made. Look, there's a chicken behind me. We're making little tile maps and stuff like that today. Yeah, I'll show. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Lily. We have just finished stream, but I'll show you the little chicken we made. There it is. All aboard the raid train. Yeah, we're gonna go to another artist. So I mean, if you like artists and comfy streams, we're still keeping that raid train along. Ooh, Ace Combat, the Unsung War. Did you have a good time streaming? I hope you had a good time. Hopefully no tech issues. I know sometimes it's like when people raid out and it's like, oh, I had a tech issue and I had to end early, and it's like, no. Hopefully all was good. But yes, Dust Co, super sweet. Had a lovely time playing Mecha Chameleon with them, and this will be my first time getting to watch them stream. I was like, ooh, they're online. We gotta give them some love. Ah, nice. Finished Ace Combat 5, and I need food. We'll definitely go get some food. Here, we will get our raid message up, because yeah, we're gonna raid out as well. There we go. So you can grab the Foxfire raid command there, or I want to use our little raid. Foxfire raid. There we go. I need to change my bot emote so that it uses this little raid emote now. I still gotta do that. As for next stream is gonna be on Tuesday. Tuesday is the next stream. Don't know what we're gonna be doing yet. And actually next week, next Saturday, we will be having a big walk collab. So it's gonna be like, I think there's myself, Baikwa and Gayqua, I think are both joining. Kote, Nick, Haragiu, Iris. I said Kote, right? There's a whole bunch of us next Saturday. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. It's gonna be a little bit later though. We're gonna be starting around this time. I believe we start at 4 p.m. just to be able to get people in and stuff like that. So yeah, 4 p.m. on Saturday we have that. And then, yeah, I think that's like the big one for next week. We still have our Weeb Wednesdays. Tuesday we'll find a new game, or maybe we'll just play more Mystria. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar. We might just play some more Mystria. But yeah, we'll get there's the, Blaze put it in there, the announcement there. It's the schedule. So if you want to know, I will update that with what we are doing. And then yeah, let's head over to Dust. And yeah, thank you so much again, Foxfires, for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you. I hope it's a good one. Oh yeah, follow socials. Thanks. I gotta advertise myself. Thanks, Blaze. I hope you have a good one. If you're off to bed, sweet dreams to you. But otherwise, there it is. Yeah, Limi, off to bed for me. Sweet dreams, Limi. But yeah, if you're just starting your day and you're looking for a lovely art streamer who's super amazing, we're gonna go give some love over to Dust. All right. Good night. 1 a.m. Thank you, Falcon. I appreciate it. All right.